we do here is go back. What we do here is go back.
Alrighty. Am I actually live on a lot of these different platforms? I sure hope so. I was gonna say, why is the microphone picking up extra shit? So welcome everybody. Welcome to this Tuesday evening stream. It has been quite a day for me. It's been quite an experience recently. So I was trying to go live a little bit ago. If you saw me go live a little bit ago, it's because I was trying to go live, and for whatever reason, Kick decided to take a shit on me and log me out of my account on the browser for whatever reason, and then I could not log into it, and it kept timing me out, and I'm just like, what the hell is going on with Kick? I have no fucking idea. And there's not even a thing on their Twitter saying, oh, we're experiencing some issues right now. Okay, like there's nothing. So, alright, hold on, I'm just posting a couple things here. Hold on. So yeah, that's pretty much how my day is going. Luckily right now everything is working. I'm live on Kick, I'm live on Twitch, and I'm live on YouTube, you guys. Luckily everything is working. Also, quick announcement, I just pre-recorded 4 new episodes of CinemaCast. I will be putting them out here sometime within the next few weeks. I still got videos on the back burner from last year and early this year that I did, so I'm going to put a new episode of that out tomorrow. I didn't get a chance to do anything yesterday, I was just all over the place with a lot of things yesterday, so I didn't get to do a whole lot. But tomorrow you will get a new episode of CinemaCast. If you guys do enjoy those podcasts, I really do appreciate it. The best is yet to come. I like I said, I just did 4 fucking movies, so I've been watching a lot of movies, whether they've already been out or whether they are coming out. Some that are indie horror movies or whatever, some that are shown in theaters, maybe on a streaming platform and such. So yeah, there will be a new episode of CinemaCast come tomorrow. So here I am playing Gears of War Ultimate Edition. This game came out 10 years ago, or a little over 10 years ago. Why am I playing Gears of War? You're probably wondering. It was just recently released, and that is the title of today's stream. Gears of War Reloaded announced. Yeah. So they just announced Gears of War Reloaded, which is going to launch August 26th, 2025 for $40. And it's going to launch on Xbox Series X and S consoles. It's going to launch on PC, which is, they're calling it Xbox PC. It's coming to the Xbox Gaming Cloud, and it's going to be on Steam and on PlayStation 5. They are moving the game to PlayStation 5 along with titles like Forza Horizon and such. And it's going to arrive day one on Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Pass. So yeah, it's this game, Gears of War, has been out for almost 20 years, guys. Almost 20 years. It's a long time for Gears of War. And it's very underrated. It's one of the best shooters on Xbox since, you know, since the original on 360. And this is the Ultimate Edition, which released 10 years ago or so. So yeah, Gears of War is coming to PS5. So what are my quick thoughts on Gears of War coming to PlayStation? I do think it's a good move for Microsoft and Sony to do, you know, to stop the whole, or try to put an end to the first party games, the console exclusives and stuff. I mean, Sony's already got games on PC. I have some games on PC that are Sony related, like Days Gone, Ratchet and Clank, God of War and such. Even Spider-Man is on there. Even MLB The Show, which lost their exclusivity to Sony, so now MLB The Show is on Xbox, it's on Nintendo Switch. It's amazing, like, and I know there's people out there that are pissed off about it or upset about it. It's like, well, there ain't nothing to Xbox anymore. Like, it just opens the door for new fans, to people who have never played Xbox or don't want to play Xbox. Maybe they're on PlayStation. Now you can bring games like Gears of War to PlayStation, and people can now get to enjoy and experience what Gears of War is, or what it's been for almost 20 fucking years. Do I like it? I don't own a PlayStation console, but you know what? A game is a game. If Microsoft wants to port Halo and Gears of War and Forza and other Xbox exclusives to PlayStation, let them. Sony has already made way with it. You won't see a Nintendo game on an Xbox console because that's Nintendo. But I think it's a great way to break down the door, you know, bust down the wall and say, hey, here's a great game for you guys to enjoy and play. Go ahead and try it out. So I definitely agree with that. I like that.
The humans of Sera knew the illusion of peace. Until
even though I should already have a game started on here.
Emergence Day. In time, their valiant defense was crushed, with billions dead. Humans denied their enemy control by destroying their own civilization. Now,
make sure I have everything
the
situated
long
here.
struggle against overwhelming odds approaches a final, desperate stand.
Still a great game. It still holds up well today. I don't know if the servers are up for it. I don't even dare go online and do the servers for this game. Hey, look, I hit level 10. Yep, Gears of War day. Oh, Gears of War 4. Gears of War 4. Oh my God, that came out back in 2016. I think it came out in 2016. Because I remember an old channel that I had on YouTube. I streamed it and played it a little bit on there. So yeah, that is pretty cool. God, Gears has been around for so goddamn long, people. It's been around for so many fucking years. Amazing game. Yeah, what's going on, Sam, over there on YouTube? What's going on there, bud? I know PlayStation fans have got to be stoked that this game's coming to PS5 in August. It's like I said, like, I mostly play Xbox because all of my stuff is on Xbox. I have a PlayStation account, but I haven't done PlayStation in so long. But I do agree, you know, like, Gears coming to PS5, it's going to be a great thing for PlayStation gamers to actually get to experience. You know what? What's up, bro? How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. I've been doing pretty good. I actually did, I pre-recorded 4 new episodes of the CinemaCast podcast earlier. So I already did like 2 hours of talking. Let me do a local game. I just want to get into local network. Is there any bots? Can I host a game with bots? Because I really want to just like get right back into playing a little bit here. Let's see. I think there's bots in the game. I'm not too sure. Respawn, self-revive, wins around. Friendly fire, okay. Bullet Marsh, Clock Tower. I know it's waiting for matches, but I just want to be able to play with one of these games. I think it's, I don't think this one you can play with bots. I think it's one of the other ones you can, like Gears 3 and Gears 4 and up, you can play with bots. It's all good. I'll play single player, it's all good. So, I don't remember where the fuck I was. I don't remember. Did I even beat this game? I think I did. I think I did beat this game. Okay, I think I was playing. Okay, I was going to play on normal. You know what? Let's start all over from the beginning. Fuck it. Let's do it on normal. Let's do it on normal. I'm gonna have to check it out. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like I said, like it comes out in August. Gears of War Reloaded. It's basically this game, the first game. It's coming remastered in all the PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox PC, Game Cloud, all that good stuff. It's such a brilliant game, such a brilliant sci-fi action horror.
What are you doing here?
Getting you out. Here, put this on. You'll need it.
You could get in a lot of trouble for doing this.
Not anymore. Things have changed. We better go.
What about the other prisoners? You can't just leave them here.
They're gone.
Yeah, I played the hell out of this game back in the day, I tell you.
Right.
Welcome back to the army, soldier.
Shit.
Let's go. We've got 2 options. We can go back the way
I ain't gonna train. I already know how to play the game.
It takes time, but it's safe. Or we can go through the prison blocks and get right into the fight. Your choice.
Let's take the prison blocks. I'm ready to kick some ass.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
You playing Gears since the 360 days. Same here, man.
En route. Over.
Copy that. We are beginning our run.
I remember watching these special episodes on G4 TV when they were talking about this game, talking about how great it was and shit.
Hold your fire. We are inside.
Game Awards and such. I remember the Game Awards, I think, or they were given like nominees actually on X-Play back in the day. I remember that night very well. I was cleaning my room up. I was, you know, just like vacuuming and shit like that, doing all kind of stuff, you know, little stuff in my room, and I had G4 up on the TV, and I was watching X-Play, and Gears of War was one of the ones that were nominated I think Game of the Year in 2006 or so. And I was happy for it. Like, you know, this shit was phenomenal. And I haven't even played the game yet. I only heard about it. So I was like, you know what? When I got a little bit of money saved up, I went out, I bought Gears of War in, I think it was 2000. Yeah, I think it was 2007 when I watched it, something like that, because it came out in 06. But I remember getting it, and I was just blown away by it. And I even had a friend of mine over at the time to do the co-op and stuff. And there's just so many memories flooding with this game. I'm gonna go ahead and let my dog out real quick, guys. So another thing I'm going to do real quick, and that's really nostalgic for me, especially with this game. Where's it at? I need Spotify. So it was just sometime after I attended my grandma's funeral. This was your first 360 game. I forgot what mine was. I bought the 360. I think my first 360 game actually was Dead Rising, because I heard so much about Dead Rising and I bought it. Even though it was fucking hard as shit, I still had fun playing it and all. And then, of course, you know, Halo 3 came out, you know, 2008, and I had to get that. I had to fucking get that. I had very few 360 games, but I upgraded because I was like, you know what, I'm going to get into the craze and get the upgrade. And one game I was playing that luckily was backwards compatible was Doom 3. Because I was playing Doom 3 online through the original Xbox, and I made some friends on there, and we had a fucking blast playing that game all together and shit, man. But yeah, when I got this, the movie Transformers had just came out too. And I remember I got a couple CDs around that time when I got the game. And I remember picking up Stone Sour's debut album. It's the first time I heard that. And mind you, this was 2007 when I got this CD. And I got that CD, and I got the Transformers soundtrack. I might be under playlists. Is it this one? Yeah. They don't have Smashing Pumpkins on there. Why, man? You can't have the soundtrack without the Smashing Pumpkins. Like, they have all the other tracks on there except for the Smashing Pumpkins. I guess, fuck it, I'll go ahead and play it anyway. Let's see if it's turned up a little bit. Somewhere around there, yeah. But playing this game while having that music blaring on the stereo with my buddy,
The man knew I was here to get you.
I tell you, that was some fucking...
Come on, let's go.
That was some true fucking nostalgia right there. Just being in the room with my friend, playing Gears, playing the soundtrack on my stereo, just taking our minds off of the fact that, you know, my grandmother had just died. And, you know, we had the funeral and the wake and everything for it. So who says that video games can't be therapeutic along with music, you know? Shit gets you through a lot, I tell you.
What the hell's been going on in this prison?
Ground units are taking heavy fire.
No, this is not a Michael Bay film either. Gears of War's not Michael Bay. It should be Michael Bay. Oh shit! I thought it was on the other side of the fucking wall over there.
Over.
Copy that. We are clear.
I didn't think he was gonna be right there.
Grenade.
Next. Sure does. When I'm stressed and I play a little bit and relaxes me. Music too. It's a good combination, man. Video games and music. There's a lot of people out there that they don't understand, man. They don't understand. Some people will tell you, go see a therapist or go outside and do something or do this, do that. It's like, well, sometimes my therapeutic, my therapy is music and video games. And they have been a big help in my life. Especially from suffering from depression and shit. Oh, you asshole! Where the hell are you at? God damn it! You know what? You're gonna fucking sit there too. You fucking asshole!
Thanks, man. Let's get out there. Delta 1, this is Delta 2. We're ready for extraction. Over.
I think I got all the tags. I believe I got all the tags. It should say how many tags I got, I think. I believe I got it all. I swear I did not see his ass there. You like to subscribe? Thanks a lot, man. Big thanks to you, Sam. You're amazing, bud. If I can remember how the fucking... Don't be fucking abort me here, asshole! Get over here, asshole! You know what, that actually gives me an idea to do a video talking about the positive effects of video gaming and music. Like I said, like, a lot of people don't understand out there. Like, they look at video games as just like a hobby. It is a hobby, though. They look at it as like a meaningless hobby to some, but it means a lot to people. Like, I suffer from depression. I don't take medicine for it and all, even though I wasn't really diagnosed by a physician. But come on, I don't just get randomly sad for random periods, for no reason. Especially having random thoughts, My therapy for so many years. We should do it, make a review. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking about doing it now. Like, I got so much great content that I've come up with. And I'm surprised that's like one of them I haven't even really done yet. And it's like, years of suffering from depression and things that I've been through. Like, video games have been a big part of my life to help me get through those times of depression. And a lot of people just look at it as like, oh, it's just a kid activity. It's just a kid toy, Like, it's so much more. It's like, why do you think there's so many more adults that are getting more and more into video games, playing video games, and it's becoming a big way of life? It's more than just what movies are. It's more than just what music is. Video games are they've been a cinematic masterpiece for decades. Just like you're old when you learn that video games have been around for over 50 years. Yep, just keep pushing forward, bro. I always do, man. I have a fiance. She's very well supportive of me. She loves that I have something that helps me. She loves watching me play sometimes. She loves the fact that I stream, I do podcasts and all. That's another thing too. I know you just came across the channel, but I also do podcasts and such too. My channel is so full of random content, like whether it's vlogs, reviews, game streams, podcasts. It's a mixture of a lot of things, even gameplay compilations too. So it's definitely something I try to offer everybody a little bit of.
All clear.
I'd say I've come a long way. That's great, man. Happen to know that. Yeah, man. Just like if you're into watching movie reviews, I have a podcast called CinemaCast on here where I review movies, of course, you know, and some are like an hour long. I try to keep them all within like a half-hour range. I actually just recorded 4 new episodes today, and I'm going to be putting a new video out tomorrow. So I'll put the post up for that sometime either in the morning or sometime tomorrow afternoon. I'll post that up there. Also get it up there on Twitter too. I don't know if you were on Twitter. I also got Twitter links down below if you want to follow me on there. Also, if you're on Discord, if you want to join the, you know, if you want to join up and meet some cool people and stuff, you know, I got a Discord link down below. You can join in. You know, I have a Discord that's open to everything for everybody. If you're into games, music, if you're into anime, if you're into PC setups, whatever, there's something for everybody in the Discord server. Always a great way of meeting new people, meeting new friends, and sharing your love for things. I try to be open with a lot of people. That's a rarity to find these days when it comes to streamers and content creators, is to find somebody really cool who's down to earth and who can, you know, help out, interact with you, and become your friend, and all. Become more than just a YouTube celeb. Become more than just a game streamer. You know, become more than just a podcaster. Somebody who will be there and actually, you know, interact with you and be your friend or whatever. You know, I try to be somebody like that, and I've come a long way. And I've gained a lot of respect. I gained a lot of support. I will say, like, even though, like, if I stream right now and I only get, and you're the only one who's viewing the stream, I tell it like this: if I can make 1 or 2 people happy just by being here watching, then I made your day. I made you happy. If I entertained you, then I've done something right. I've accomplished what I set out to do. I'm not just sitting here, so, oh, you're just streaming to one person. I've made a difference in one person's life. It's enough. What the hell's the word for it? It's a big enough push to keep going on. Oh, you see, I'm gonna follow you on socials. Oh, thank you, man. I'll follow you back too, man. I'll give you a follow back on all this. Big thank you, bud. I'm always meeting new people on here all the time, depending on what I'm playing or what I'm doing. I will say, Twitter might seem a little controversial for you. I don't know. I do get into like little Twitter arguments sometimes with liberals and such. I don't know what your political beliefs are. I'm not going to down you on your if you were somebody who's pro Biden, that's you, man. That's your political beliefs. I'm not going to sit here and badmouth you or anything. You know, I just see a lot of dumb stuff on Twitter, and I post stuff. You know. So if that's something that you're not into, I mean, it's all understandable. Just like my one podcast, I can get political on there, you know, with like reading different articles and such.
Oh yeah.
You're cool with anything? Oh, that's cool, man. See, it's always good to meet somebody who is very down to earth with everything that, you know, you're all about, you know, like they look at both sides of the spectrum and be like, yeah, you're cool, you know. It's like, okay, you're this and I'm that. It's all good, you know. Because I don't see any of this as being like a, what do you call it, a dick measuring contest, you know? Or a pissing contest, who could piss the furthest, you know? I don't see any of that as this, you know? Some people can, but I'm not going to be like that. You know what, I'm starting to like this gun a little bit more better. I haven't really used this gun at all much when playing this game. I'm usually on the fucking chain gun, the chainsaw lancer. I don't know, I've been playing a lot of PUBG, so it's like PUBG, I normally don't go with like sniper rifles or anything like that. I've been doing that a lot here lately. So yeah, I've been like changing up different weapon types and such in games now. Call of Duty. I was actually thinking about playing Call of Duty today, but I'm like, you know what? Let me do Gears of War. I haven't done a Gears of War stream in like so long.
Possible KIA. No sign of
I was like, I'll just go ahead and stream Gears of War.
Roger that, Delta. Keep looking.
Yeah, get that damn door open. Yeah, I think I do got all the cog tags. Because I remember when I beat this, I think I did go through and do a playthrough of collecting cog tags. That's another thing about me when it comes to games like this. I try to like 100% everything, especially getting the collectibles. Yeah, headshots are definitely so satisfying. And I'll admit it, like this gun here, like I said, I usually use the chainsaw lance, but this gun is actually very accurate. Maybe it's because I'm playing the remastered, I don't know, but it is definitely satisfying though. Where you go? I thought I got them all. I thought it was just one that came up. Guess not. Running out of ammo though.
It's not just for celebrities.
Here it comes!
Have one of your assistants switch you to Mint Mobile today. Told
Still missed them.
mintmobile.com.
I think it missed them. Use a usually Lancer only two. Yeah.
Equivalent to $15 per month required.
I mean, figure the game advertises it as like one of the most awesome
Default terms at Mint
things, you know, like the chainsaw and all, but now that I'm using this,
That's the hard part. In fact,
I'm just like, I'm gonna start taking a little bit liking to this one. Like, I'll use the chainsaw Lancer too.
this mental health awareness month, break the stigma.
It's still satisfying to chainsaw some
If you
people.
need it, we've made it easier for over 5 million people worldwide to find help. Because when help gets better,
There we
all
go.
do too. Visit betterhelp.com/Spotify Music for 10% off your first month. That's better, H-E-L-P.
And then of course with this game too, it's like there's always that one stage that people hate, right?
Write a script.
Mine is the
Take background music that
was it Act 2, I think? Where you gotta drive that big tank through town at night and shoot all those
That's right.
all those locusts that come out, you know, that
Answer a few questions.
it's like a big swarm. It's kind of like the Matrix kind of thing.
Additional cost.
Or the Nasher. Yeah, the Nasher is pretty satisfying too.
Message is seen and heard.
That's if I'm lucky to get a good up-close shotgun shot. Sometimes I try to use a Nasher online. Like, sometimes I try to wait for somebody to come to me and just, like, you know, shoot them.
Delve into some of the most captivating
Oh, shit.
mysteries with Mile High Podcast, hosted by Kendall Ray and Josh Thomas.
Our guests include experts in these topics
Alright, this is where I'm going to have to run across the street.
who share our passion for uncovering the truth and exploring the mysteries of our universe. Listen to new episodes every week.
Yeah, you
on
hit that too,
Spotify.
especially on hardest difficulty. Oh my god, I think I got it on... I think it was normal. I was trying to do it, and I was just like, gave up on that shit. I don't remember this song being on the soundtrack. What is this song? Yeah, that was not on the soundtrack at all. Let's play something else. You know what? Spider-Man soundtrack is pretty good too. Let's do that. Spider-Man 2 came out 21 years ago? That was another awesome movie I saw back in the days after I graduated. I had just graduated that summer, 04, and went to, took my girlfriend in the mall to see Spider-Man 2. After that, I bought the game. I've been playing this online. Nice. What's up, Christian? I was thinking about playing it online, man. But I'm like, you know what? I haven't touched this in a while. I would end up getting raped bad. So I'm like, huh, I'll just do the campaign on normal for now. You know, I got a confession to make. You know, like, I still haven't beaten Gears 5. I'm on like Act 3, I think. And I've played them all. I beat them all except for Gears 5. I just don't know why I haven't continued. Like, I love Gears. You haven't seen that movie in years. Yeah, Spider-Man 2 was you know, aside from No Way Home, where they got all 3 Spider-Man on it, Spider-Man 2 is still the GOAT. That's still the GOAT to me, man. Because I went and saw the movie, and then I forgot when I bought the game. I think I bought the game before or after the movie came out. But I remember in the mall, because even my uncle came down for that weekend, and we went. Well, he went and saw something else, I think, or no, he joined me. Yeah, he joined me for Spider-Man 2. We watched Spider-Man, and then we went to FYE, and I bought the soundtrack. He wanted a copy of the soundtrack just for this song alone. I love every song on the soundtrack. Oh no, you can actually play the campaign online, and people. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right. I forgot there is an option on there. Yeah, because there's split screen, and then yeah, you can join people online for. I forgot about that. Thanks, Christian. Yours was Spider-Man 3. Yeah, Spider-Man 3 was good. I'll say it's underrated. I'll say Spider-Man 3 was underrated. The game was kind of mediocre, but I did like it for what it was. I went and saw Spider-Man 3 in theaters by myself. I went and saw it by myself. Yeah, co-op play, yeah. I saw Spider-Man 3 by myself. I got off of work that morning, and my boss was asking me, hey, you want to work some extra hours till somebody comes in? I'm like, no, I'm tired. I'm going home. Little do you know, it was my day off, of course. And I went home. I took a little nap. I went down to the mall, seen the movie, went over to EB Games, bought the game on 360, went home and started playing it. I tell you, man, those were the days, man. Like, reliving those days. I'm just so retro and nostalgic like that. I love reliving memories. I even got a new podcast coming out here soon. I had it sitting on a sideburner for a little bit, and I announced it on social media a while back. You're like, nah, I'm good. Yep. So what was it? So I got another podcast that I'm working on. I haven't done anything with it yet. I have ideas. I just need to execute it. It's called Blast to the Podcast. It's going to be nothing but nostalgia and retro stuff from probably the 70s on up to the early 2000s. And it's just going to be me reliving memories of certain things, movies, toys, video games, music, whatever. It's going to be everything from every genre. So I just need to figure out how I want to execute each episode. So that's something for you to definitely look forward to now, is when I do that podcast and when I get it out there, because I'm so excited for it. I'm really excited for it. I just need to execute it. Hopefully within the next month I can do it. Hopefully this month I can do something with it. I can execute a first episode out there and see how well that goes. So yeah, that's exactly what all I want to do with that. So I got a lot of interesting ideas out there. Also, like ghost hunting content also. So last couple years I went to Gettysburg with a buddy of mine, and we got a lot of footage. I got quite a few videos up. If you go through the videos later, I got footage from Gettysburg. I'm going to go back to Gettysburg at the end of the month. Going to do some more content on that. We're staying at the Colton Motel down there, which is said to be a real haunted motel, I guess. So I can't wait to do that. We're going to get some more footage put on the channel. It's going to be insane, man. And then, of course, I'm going to Ocean City. I want to say next week I'm going to Ocean City. There's a big rock concert down there, so I'm going to try to get some content for the channel of that as well. So I got a busy month of content coming. So you came just in the nick of time, for this channel. Like I said, I try to get a little bit of everything to offer people. Try to get a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Phoenix, you and Carmine will go right. Dom and I will go left.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, something just tells me that right seems to be the right way. I don't know if I want to go up here or not.
I'm on it.
Alright, asshole.
Frag out.
I was gonna say, if that didn't blow his ass up. There we go. How old am I? I'm 39, man. I'm one away from 40. I'm one away from 40. It's depressing. God, I thought that was somebody in there. It's a damn chair. Where the hell did he come from? Yeah, man, I've lived through my...
Don't mind if I do.
I lived through my 30s. I'll be 40 at the end of the year. It's... yeah, it's depressing. We sold this piano in half. I thought I could. Maybe to destroy it somewhere else. I could have swore I could just destroy that. I think I hear something beeping. I thought I heard something beeping.
There's another nest around the corner.
Usually an odd sound would mean that there's something there I didn't get.
Him out first.
I will say this, depending on it. Let's see. Nah, bro, you're still too young. It's all in the mind. Yep. Always, man. I try to live my youth years and my adult years, you know. We're all still kids we're all still young at heart. You only get old when your body starts shutting down and you're sitting there, you know, Geritol and shit. Sitting there in diapers. Where the hell's Carmine at? Where the hell are you at, asshole? Did you fucking jump the gun and run? Yeah. That's like I tell people, you know, just live your life, man. You know, just live your life. Don't let too much stress you out.
Someone get on that troika.
You know, we all work, we all have jobs and shit. Relationships can suck at times. Everybody's got bills to pay, but you know what? At the end of the day, when you get all that done, all that worrying done, then you can be stress-free to have fun, you know? That's the best way to put it. When the worrying's done, you can be stress-free and have fun. Like I said, just sitting down playing some games with some friends of mine and all, it's just such a satisfying feeling. God damn it! Asshole, you weren't supposed to go down on me.
Good job.
And I don't mean that in a particular way.
Move up. Locust reinforcements.
They don't just stand there. Reinforcements of one? Dumbass. Reinforcements! A horde of one. Holy shit, they still got Bleach in the future there. Just like I tell you, when Halo 3 came out, right, I pre-ordered that at GameStop. I was working that night too. I was working, I think I was working 9 to 8. I got there at 9 p.m. I was supposed to get off 5, but I ended up working till 8 o'clock. And the entire night in the break room, I had G4 TV on, and they did a whole night of Halo 3 coverage, whether it was X-Play, Attack of the Show, History of Halo. And I went to lunch, and I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to pick it up in the morning. I even had the guide. I even bought the guide when I pre-ordered it. I'm sitting there looking through the guide. I was like, holy shit, I can't wait to play this, you know? Yeah, everybody just wants Gears of War 2 and 3 remastered, to be honest. Hopefully that'll come soon, man. Like, how many times can they honestly remaster the first, you know? Yeah, everybody wants Gears 2. They want Gears 3. That's what we need, man. We need it. We need to complete it.
What do you know? All sorts of interesting stuff.
But hopefully now that they did this, they will get it in their heads, say, hey, this is what we need, guys. Bring 2 and 3 remastered. I'm pretty sure people on PS5 are going to want to play 2 and 3 when the first one comes out. You know, it's got to happen, too. But yeah, I remember when Halo 3 came out, and I got off from work that morning. I went to GameStop. They were still open. They are open all night. And I was like, yeah, I'm here to pick up Halo 3. I thought there would be a crowd. He's like, oh, there was a crowd. You missed it. It was wrapped around the building and up the road. I was like, holy shit. Remember when your mom went to go pick up Legendary Edition of Halo pre-order and came home from school to it? So I finally got Xbox. That's awesome, man. I wish I had the money to get the Legendary Edition. I only got the base game. That's all I got. That would have been awesome for me to collect, though. You know, the helmet and all. I ended up buying the game and buying the guide. And let me tell you, like, I got home. I went to bed immediately because I worked the night shift. You know, I still work the night shift and all. I got some sleep, woke up in the afternoon, put Halo 3 in, and I just started on it, man. I started on that game, and I loved every second of it. I played the hell out of the multiplayer. I did the Forge mode, you know, creating maps and shit. I was all over that game. Yeah, remember GameStop Midnight? Dude, I miss them. I miss the releases, the midnight releases. Like, some places still hold them, but they're not as big as they used to be. Makes it sound like you hit the lottery. I know, man. Like, just the memories of that shit, man. It makes you feel like you hit the lottery. It does. Shit. Of course I died. It does make you feel like you hit the lottery. It's just such a good feeling and shit. It really is. I can't even remember. Let's see. What was my last midnight launch I went to? I think the last midnight launch that I went to was for Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Because Unity, when Unity came out for Assassin's Creed, it was just so bad. People were talking about how the game was all broken and shit. You couldn't play it. So I held off on it. But Unity came out. Unity was good. Unity was good for what it was. It's just, you know, the whole thing with Unity, you know, for Syndicate sales were down because of Unity and shit. Holy hell, Halo 3, that came out in 07. Yeah, man. No, it came out in 08, I think it was. Hold on. I think it was 08. I believe it was 08. My 39-year-old mind here. I might be wrong. Hold on. Halo 3. Oh, it was 2007. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought it was 2008. My mind. Yeah, that's right. It came out September 2007. There were so many great games that came out in 2007, man. So many great games. And Halo 3 was one of them. And I was just all over it, man. Like, it was the shit. And that was my days, too. Like, I remember I had Gears. I was already playing Gears of War, I think, before then. And then, of course, Halo 3 came out, and that was just like the icing on the cake for me. I think the Orange Box came out around that time, too. Orange Box would have Half-Life 2, Portal, and Team Fortress 2, I think it was. Just so many great games, man. So many amazing titles.
All clear.
Like, video games in the last 20 years, they've been heavy hitters. Like, there have been some stinkers, yeah. I've played a ton of games in my time. I still got a ton of games. Even games that today people will sit there and be like, oh, that's horrible. It's dog shit. But I'm like, you know what? I like it for what it is. I wouldn't know. I was only 3 or 4. Oh, yeah. See, 07, I was, 22. Yeah, I was getting ready to turn 22 in 07. And now here I am, 39 years old, reliving these memories. But you know what? It's good reliving memories with good people. It is. Alright, where's this gun at? There we go. This part is just like, ugh. Get out there and get him! I can't aim! So that's like, I remember when I got my first video game console. My dad originally owned a Atari 2600 back in the day. And I think he sold it, or he gave it to my uncle at the time. I can't remember. I remember playing it. I was playing Donkey Kong on there. Pitfall. Well, he didn't have Pitfall. Had Asteroids. He had a small library of games for it that I remember playing. And I was addicted to it. And then for my 5th birthday in 1990, he got me the Nintendo Entertainment System. And I know it's already been like 5 years when it came out, because Super Nintendo was just getting ready to come out and shit. But yeah, I got a Nintendo and I played the hell out of it. I think my first games on there was Super Mario Brothers 2. I had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, because Ninja Turtles was big back in the day. Ninja Turtles, I had action figures, I watched the cartoons, I had the movie. And then, of course, I had the game on NES, you know? It was fun. Speaking of games, Rockstar delayed GTA 6, still released. Yeah, I know. I know all about it. They delayed it for another year. People are upset about it. Everybody's upset about that. I'm like, you know what? It's still going to come out. I'll still play it. It just gives me time to play games that are coming out now. Like, alright, come on. Take a look at this. I'm playing Oblivion right now. I haven't played it for a couple days, but I started getting more and more into Oblivion. They just released Oblivion Remastered. Yeah, really recently added. So, look at this. They just recently added Modern Warfare 2 to Game Pass. I've already owned it, beat it when it came out. Same thing with Far Cry 4. Expedition 33, I played it. It is hard. It's a hard game. It's a turn-based RPG, kind of like Final Fantasy, but it's got a good story to it. You know, if you guys are in like Final Fantasy, try that game out. Oblivion Remastered, great game. Yes, I downloaded this game to play it. Yes, I'm not a big SpongeBob fan, but I figure if it's easy achievements, fuck it. And of course, I own GTA 5. Diablo 3. I am playing Diablo 4 also because they have the Belial event going on. They delayed pretty much all their games, though, no surprise. Yeah, it happens. But look what's coming to Game Pass. Holy shit. Xenoverse 2, I own that. That's coming to it? This is coming to it tomorrow? You mean I don't have to waste money on this game? Oh my god, I'm glad I checked, man. Look at this. I didn't see the movie because I'm not a fan of Seth Rogen and he directed the movie, but oh my god. I can't wait till that come out. Vermintide 2, I own that. That's a good game. This is the motherfucker I'm waiting for. Next week. Next week it comes out, the 14th, guys. Next Wednesday. This is the big motherfucker I'm waiting for. Actually, Sam, when you were talking about midnight launches, I went to the midnight launch for Doom in 2016. That was a big fucking thing, man. I enjoyed that night. I enjoyed it. I don't know what the Altars is. Looks like something I wouldn't be interested in. Rematch. Not too sure. Tony Hawk comes out in July. Can't wait for that. This looks like a Dark Souls based game here. I might try that out when it comes out. But yeah, I'm glad I checked. Holy shit. Ninja Turtles comes out tomorrow. Damn. I did not know that. Coltrane! You know, everybody liked Dom and Marcus. Everybody I know was all for the Coltrane. The Coltrane. Hell, just like in Gears 3, if you pre-ordered Gears 3 back in the day, you got his special football jersey for the Coltrane. Yeah, only Seth Rogen movie I watched was Sausage Party. Dude, he's a big fucking ass. I mean, I don't care for him. I really don't. He directed that movie. That's why I didn't really watch it. Like, I've seen only a couple Seth Rogen movies. I'm not a fan of his. Same thing with Jack Black. Like, I might check out the Minecraft movie, but only thing that's keeping me from checking it out is because of Jack Black. What's going on, Captain Planet? What's up, buddy? Nothing much, man. Just sitting here playing some Gears, listening to some cool tunes, reliving some good memories. Let me turn this down a little bit. It's cutting out the what you call it, the dialogue and shit. Yeah, Seth Rogen is like the Jet Black for me. Like, I don't care for him though. So where am I going now? Oh, there's some ammo back here. I thought those were boxes I could open. Guess not.
I remember you owe me $20.
Like currency is an issue in the future for this shit. Where the hell did they go? Oh, there they are. Really? Is there a new Gears game that looks like, you know, the new ones suck ass? So, I said earlier that I haven't beaten Gears 5. I like it, but I just wasn't able to finish it. I really should. But yeah, there is another Gear. Well, here's the thing. Gears of War Reloaded. It's coming out in August, right? It's basically a remastered of Gears of War. Now, I'm playing Gears of War Ultimate. This was a remastered back on Xbox One. But Gears of War Reloaded is the same game. It's getting an upgrade for Xbox Series X and S. It's going to launch on Steam, Xbox PC, Game Cloud, and it's coming to PlayStation 5. So now in August, PlayStation 5 owners will get to play Gears of War for the first time ever. Which is pretty cool. I like that. Like, I'm not one of those people that... I'm not one of those gamers that are anal about Xbox games coming to PlayStation and vice versa. I see it as like they're getting an opportunity to try out something that they missed out on, you know, because it's an Xbox exclusive. But I do like that. I like that. Like that they announced it the other day. So yeah, there is another Gears of War coming. Now there was a Gears of War game that was announced earlier on this year that's coming out sometime soon, which is supposed to be a prequel to Gears of War. I forgot what that one was called, but that's not going to come out for probably another year or so. Yeah, it's crazy. It's lost their minds. Like Nintendo is making the one $700 now. You know, my brother actually pre-ordered the Switch 2. He bought the $500 bundle that comes with Mario Kart World. And of course, at the end of the year, you know, end of the year, next year, Xbox is going to be like $700. And everybody wants to blame the tariffs. Everybody wants to play Trump's tariffs for it. It's not Trump's tariffs that are doing it. It's corporate greed. You know, they're taking advantage of, oh, well, everybody's mad that Trump's tariffs are raising prices on this and that, so we might as well get in the game with it. But it's not Trump's tariffs that are creating, you know, the spike in fucking video games and shit. It's just these companies are getting greedy and shit. But you know what? No matter how expensive video games are going to get, people are still going to play it. People are still going to play video games no matter what. I mentioned Xbox. Now Xbox is up. Yeah, they actually tweeted that out last week. They actually tweeted that last week where the price of Xbox is bound to go up. Well, the price of anything Xbox is going to go up at the end of the year. Now there's a rumor that Sony is going to be on board the same thing. And they're all blaming the Trump tariffs over it. It's not the Trump tariffs that are doing it. They are being misled, fed false information from the media, from the Democrats about how these tariffs work. So now it's like, okay, well, we'll just raise our prices because Trump. I bet if the prices went up under Biden, y'all wouldn't bat an eye and say, we're still going to play video games anyway. Video games have been expensive since the 90s and shit like that. But now that Trump tariffs are all in place, and it's like, oh shit, they're going to be fucking $700, $800, $900 fucking dollars. We're not going to play video games anymore. The video game crash is real. That's just idiots being idiots. Yeah, people will still buy them. Yeah, exactly. People are still going to buy the consoles. They're still going to buy the controllers, the games, the accessories, everything. Even though the price changes, people are still going to fucking play. Nobody's going to give this hobby up. Just like in some states, okay, Maryland is one of the states, okay? I live in Maryland. The price of cigarettes have gone up over the last 10, 15 years. It's all because of the cigarette tax. It's not because of the cigarettes. It's the cigarette tax that goes up in price. A pack of cigarettes literally is $4 or $5 a pack. People are buying them for like anywhere between $10 and $14 a pack, right? It's all because of cigarette taxes. People are still buying cigarettes. Their biggest excuse for raising the prices is to keep kids from smoking. Kids are still fucking smoking. People are still smoking. You're not going to stop it no matter how much greed you infuse into something, you know? Yeah, Sony is doing a release of PS5 Pro, but difference now is their Easter terabytes. Yeah. So let me tell you about the PS5 Pro real quick. A buddy of mine who I met through YouTube many years back, I'm still friends with him. He recently got a PS5 Pro. He was renting one through Aaron's because he doesn't have the funds to buy one, so he rented one through Aaron's, right? He said the first storm that they had where he lives, and the power shut off, right? So after the power came back on, he tried to play it. Guess what? The storm shutting the power off, it killed his PS5 Pro. So the PS5 Pros, they're not made that great, apparently. They may be talking about how it's a more powerful processor. The gaming experience is much better, more crystal clear. You're going from 4K to 8K, whatever their big excuses is for. It's a PlayStation 5. That's all it is. It's just a upgraded PS5. And you know what? It cannot withstand power surges. He had a power surge, it fried his PS5 Pro. And he wasn't the only one, apparently, that had that issue. He said there were other people that had that issue. He looked it up. So I will say, PS5, get a PS5, regular, disc, digital, whatever. Stay away from the Pro because they have power supply issues. PS5 is sitting anyways, yeah. I would get it just for the exclusives, though, really. That's all I would get it for. Exclusivity. Like Silent Hill 2, I want that game so bad, but my PC cannot handle it. So PS5 Pro, yeah, it does. So if you want a PS5 Pro, get the regular PS5. Don't go for the Pro. The Pro is fucked. The Pro is really fucked. I would have thought about getting it myself, but after my buddy Mike told me about it, I was like, yeah. Nope, I ain't doing that. The hell with that shit. No! Why'd I swap? No, where's my fucking gun at? I don't want this piece of shit. Yeah, give me that. I just want the fucking ammo, damn it. Well, I guess I'm full up on ammo.
That is just not right.
Fire your weapon, soldier.
I'm trying.
Satellite's time to triangulate.
That's like back in the day. If somebody told me that the Xbox 360 was going to be notorious for Red Ring of Death, I probably would have never got a 360. I would have probably waited. But unfortunately for me, yeah, I was a victim of the Red Ring of Death. It sucked. I had like 3 different Xboxes back then, alright? I had the Red Ring of Death 360. Then I had a 360 that had an open tray error, which, even though I kind of abused it a little bit, threw it around the room to make the disc work and shit, it worked. It worked. My brother, he had the E74 era. That was something else. Then when I got the 360 Pro, all the issues were fixed. All the issues were fixed with that, which was good. And then I had the Xbox One. You know, Xbox, it had a couple issues minor with it, but not too bad. Then I got the One S. I got the One S. I was gonna go with the One S, but then I upgraded to the One X. One X, it's still sitting in the house. Still use it. Well, my daughter uses it, so that's her Xbox. Mel got me the Series X about 4 or 5 years ago. Yeah, everybody who's playing online with 360 has jumped last year and this year because they don't want the new Xbox. Yeah. People are still playing 360, yeah. 360 still lives on, man. A lot of, not just the servers, but the games. Everything still lives on, man. Still a great console. Glad I played PS3. I had a PS3 at one point. I wish I didn't give it away. I wish I didn't. I think I sold it to get a PS4 when after that came out. I wish I would have kept it though, because I had I had a shit ton of games for PS3 that I collected back in 2017. I ended up selling them all to a friend because I needed money, and plus I didn't have the space. I must have bought over 100 PS3 games, and there was a lot of cheap ones. I would go to GameStop, and they would have these deals where there was like a ton of games like for sale under $5, under $10, and I was just fucking buying them up every payday. And I had a slew of great games that I played, like Twisted Metal. I love Twisted Metal. They should have. I don't know why they never fucking did it. Yeah, it said the 360 market is shut down. It is, man. That was a sad day when they shut down the 360 store. What's even sadder for me, which became the biggest lie out of all of it. Yeah, so no DLCs unless you already had them on Xbox. Yeah, if you already have it under your account, you could download it. The biggest bullshit lie from Microsoft that pissed me off. So back in 2015, when Phil Spencer and all them announced that 360 was now going to be backwards compatible on Xbox One, and they were going to start making all of the 360 games backwards compatible, with the exception of games like Rock Band, because those accessories don't work on a console, which I was fine with. But the fact that they only made like 200 or 300 games from the 360 and the OG Xbox available, and they didn't do the entire library, it pissed me off. Because now they were like, oh, we're going to start working on the hardware. We're working on the future of Xbox. Like, well, you just left a lot of people behind. You just told people that you were going to make all these games backwards compatible. You didn't. A lot of the 360 games that are still backwards compatible, you need a disc for now because they delisted them off the store, so you can't buy them on the store, which is bullshit. And now the prices of those games fucking skyrocketed because they're very rare to find now. You gotta pay an arm and a leg for games like that. It's ridiculous. It is really ridiculous that Microsoft backpedaled on a lot of things. Like, if I didn't have hundreds of dollars invested in Xbox, I would say fuck it and dump my goddamn Xbox and get a PlayStation. But I guess it is what it is. You know, corporations like this, they're all fucked. Sony's fucked. Nintendo's fucked. Yeah, they lied about it, man. They lied about that shit. I'm pissed off. Like, there's still a ton of 360 games I wish would have came to backwards compatible for this. And they all didn't do it. They all didn't do it. That pissed me off, man. Sony, however, Sony's always adding shit to their library. It's nice to see that Sony's doing it for PS5. Microsoft is all about working on the future. Yeah, while you're leaving people in the past, like you said you weren't going to, but I guess it is what it is. It's fucked up. What song am I playing? Never heard of that one.
USAA membership is for those who serve and can be shared with their spouses, then kids, and their kids for generations to come.
But I guess when it comes to video game, you know, like they're making their money, so they're going to try to make their money best that they can, ripping people off, raising prices, doing this and doing that, because they know at the end of the day, us suckers, us gamers are suckers for video games. We're still going to pay out dozens of dollars for a video game. That's like I said, when people were complaining about Mario Kart World being $80, $90, there were games back in the 90s for SNES and shit that were $80, $90. So it's like, yeah, games have always cost that much. Then if that doesn't satisfy them, people today, the ones who spend over $100, spend over $100 for games like Call of Duty for the base game, the season pass, the character skins and shit, they're the ones that are complaining about the shit. Oh, Mario Kart shouldn't be $90, but yet you'll pay $80 for Call of Duty, you'll pay $20 for the season pass, you'll pay all this extra money out to have, what, all the Ninja Turtles, Jay and Silent Bob, all these extra characters and gun skins and shit. You'll pay all that, but you'll complain about Mario Kart 8 being or Mario Kart World being $99. Wow. Yeah, Switch 2 sold out all outlets. Yes, they did. My brother actually had to go to a GameStop down in Annapolis, which is about a half hour away from us. He went to fucking GameStop, and that's the only one that had the pre-orders left for it. Like, where he works at, there's a GameStop next to it, but they were sold out. He had to go all the way to Annapolis to get one. Yeah. I know he's not there anymore, but Gates is one creepy. Yeah, Gates is a creepy fuck. That motherfucker wants everybody microchipped and shit. Fuck him. Yeah, I don't like any of it being so high. I feel you, man. Like, you know, people who work for a living and shit, who want to play these games, but, you know, they can't afford them. And it's now like somebody like me who's taken advantage of services like Game Pass. Like I said, Game Pass has a ton of shit to offer right now. Game Pass is like Netflix. I pay $20 a month, not just to play certain games they release on there, especially day one exclusives, but I can access that stuff on PC if I want it. I can access it on the cloud if I want it. So like when Doom the Dark Ages comes out, I'll be able to play that on console, PC, if the PC will handle it, and on cloud. I like that. People are so pissed off that, oh, well, Microsoft is relied on Game Pass. Okay? People who don't have money for the fucking games, If all they're going to do is download the game, play it to beat it, and not play it anymore after that, they can just delete it and on to the next one. Case in point, I did one stream for you guys where I played Avowed about a month and a half ago. I loved it. I've put, let's see, I want to say I put like around 60 hours into Avowed. I 100% the story. I got, oh, I'm back. Yeah, bro, I was cooking. You in the last GameStop release was to Syndicate. Yeah, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Yeah, that was the last one I went to, man. Wasn't even really a big turnout either. It was just me and my buddy and a couple others. That was it. But yeah, Game Pass like has so much to offer, and I've just been taking advantage of it. Like I said, I was talking about Avowed. You know, Avowed, awesome game. Awesome game. It's like playing Elder Scrolls. I played it, beat it. I got everything that I could, 100% it. I even went back to get a few other random achievements, and that was good. Like, if I look at my achievement list here, okay? Yeah, I'll just keep Game Pass. Yeah, that's what I do. So, Diablo, Elder Scrolls, when I started playing that, Fallout, Skewer. Where's it at? Yeah, look. I got 84% of the achievement list done. If I wanted to, I could probably go back and get the rest of them, but I'm like, I would have to play the whole game again, all over. What was this? Demand payment for your services 5 times. Resort to violence. I could probably get those clouding it, maybe. Complete Avowed on difficulty Path of the Damned. Yeah, fuck that. Couple of these I had to do the story mode in a certain way, but other than that, yeah. You've been playing every 360 hard copy game you find. I got a few in my library that are... What the fuck's going on with his hand? I gotta see this shit. What the fuck? My dude is fucking seizuring. Oh, I'm clipping that. Oh god! What's going on with his arm? Oh shit! I love stuff like this. There we go, fixed him. Dude's arm was twitching. If anybody missed that, I'm going to upload it on Twitter later, along with Discord. So if you follow on Discord on Twitter, you can catch that clip. That was something else. All right, come on, guys, open the damn door.
What's all this shit about Hoffman's operation and his resonator?
It'll map the underground network.
Yeah, come on, Resonator. Yeah, Resonator.
Rip it out.
You play your phone too, mostly Call of Duty Mobile, and I have those too, man. I have them both. I haven't touched those in a while, but yeah, I play those. Another one I've been starting to play was Delta Force. That's on there as well. That's a good one to play. Got those. Got PUBG. I got the Warzone mobile on there. I've been trying to play a lot of that stuff whenever I could. I've never seen that. Oh, Jesus. Used to play COD Mobile so much before. Dude, like, I didn't even know it was controller support too. Like, I got a Xbox One controller hooked up through my phone that I used to play Game Pass on. I did not know that I could play COD Mobile with it until I experimented with it. I was like, yep, this makes it a lot better. Fuck yeah, I love Delta Force. Yeah, I got it on PC also. That game is a shit. I was actually playing that type of game since the days of PS2. like back when I had my PS2 and I connected my PS2 up to Ethernet because I had the card for it. I had the game Delta Force Black Hawk Down for PS2. I played that online on PS2 for so long. Well, it wasn't so long. I'm trying not to exaggerate that. I played it, and let me tell you this: when it comes to PlayStation 2, if you had the wireless card, the modem card that attaches to the back of it, never turn your console off without disconnecting from the internet. I learned the hard way because apparently doing that fries your network card on the PS2. And that's when I was like, nope, I'm not getting another one. Did the Battlefield mobile game ever come out? Let me check that for you, Sam. I'll let you know here in a second. I actually didn't even know that they were coming out with one. Yeah, mobile games controller. I keep the nukes in one game. Last night I had 7 nukes in the game. God damn. You know, I never even ever got a fucking nuke in a fucking Call of Duty game. I thought I wanted to come close to it. Oh, on Twitch, cheap viewers. Okay, always good to have a fucking bot in there somewhere. I'm not seeing anything for Battlefield on mobile right now. I just typed in Battlefield and I don't see anything on there right now. Not even anything that's sponsored. There's Modern Strike Online. It's got the icon for Battlefield. I mean, it looks like it could be pretty good. Fuck it, I'll download it. I'll try it out tonight sometime. I'll try it out sometime. Is it stream lag for anybody? It's cutting out? It might be the audio. I noticed my music is cutting out. I don't see anything going on with the Streamlabs. It might be my audio. I'm not too sure. Yeah, but everyone on mobile sucks. Yeah. Also, are you watching the stream on mobile? Because depending on my output for the stream on mobile, I think it outputs to like 1080, and sometimes 1080 can be real sucky. Yeah, I noticed that. Like sometimes I'll go back and rewatch my own stuff, and I'll try to watch it in like 720 or 1080 on my phone, even with 5G network. It just lags. It just buffers and stutters. I don't know what it is. Thank you for checking, man. Oh, trust me. I don't want to have a stream that you cannot watch. If you cannot watch it or enjoy it, I don't want to be able to do it, you know? That's why I always want to make sure that the stream comes in 100%. Plus, I'm streaming this through, you're on your phone? Yeah, that could be another reason, too. Let me, pull it up on my phone. Let me see how it comes in on my phone. Like, right now, it's going to probably stream to, yeah. Try lowering your quality to like 360. I think like, let me see. I guess if you can lower your quality to like 360 or 480p, even though it won't be crystal clear like you probably want it, you won't get as much stuttering. But like right now, I got mine on 720, so I'm gonna see how well it does. But if the audio is cutting out, it's probably the music in my headset, because I do hear it like stuttering a little bit. The audio on Xbox has been zonking in and out the last couple days for me. Alright, I got mine sitting at 720 so far. It's not doing anything, but yeah, if that is an issue, I will say try that. You like playing modern IPS 5 and Strike? I think that's what I got downloading now, I think. So I'll try that out tonight. trust me, I try to make sure my streams are like 100% perfect. Even though sometimes there's not 100% perfect, I try to keep them on par with the audio, the video, everything.
That's great news, Delta. Stand by for Alpha.
Because I hate streaming and not being able to have something watchable.
Oh shit, man, where you been?
I think something comes through that door.
Great. We're pinned down by Troikas on your
Oh, you restarted the streaming. It's better now. Yeah, sometimes that'll work too if you refresh it. Sometimes it helps. Because when it comes to like running programs like Streamlabs OBS, which is what I always use, sometimes the bits, I have it sitting at like 5,000 bits of transfer data. Sometimes that's too much, and it won't even handle it that well. Green Day just got a Star Hall. Yeah, I saw that. I saw they were getting that. I stopped listening to them ever since Billy Joel started acting retarded and doing this anti-America shit. I stopped listening to them. And I like their music too, man. I like their music. I loved American Idiot, you know. I still got their music downloaded and shit. I haven't deleted it. But, you know, Billy Joe, he's just acting too fucking stupid right now. He's just too goddamn stupid. Like, when it comes to politics, like, no matter what side you're on, if you hate Trump, just keep that to yourself, you know? Because that kind of shit, if you start announcing that you're anti-American and, you know, you're this and that and Trump needs to do this and that, when you start doing stuff like that, you start losing fans. You're also going to start losing sales and records and shit, you know? I see. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Fan armies have squad goals, but you have ad
Yeah, trust me, man. I try to be a perfectionist when it comes to my streams and my content. Trust me. I try to be every which way I can.
Maximize video views, or increase the number of fans who click through to your website. Whichever you
I've seen people do streams where it's like half-assed. Like, I know it's a stream. They're doing the best they can. It's just something about it where I try to make it like real clean up, real clean looking, real uniform. That's just how I am.
Move.
Oh my god. I thought that was them doing something else. They haven't had a good album since 07. Yeah, that's true. I forgot what album that was that came out in 07, 08. I forgot what that was. Remember when they did Uno's Dos Tres? Like the triple album concept? It's like, god damn. Why not just release a box set? I mean, I know a lot of bands have done that, like Stone Sour, House of Golden Bones 1 and 2, Metallica, Load and Reload. Can you eat my ass today? I got him! Get him, Cole! Hump it, Cole Train! Is that all of them? I guess that's all of them. Are we done? There we go. I know you're waiting. Get your ass down here. Oh shit. Did you wash your ass today? Did you wash your ass today? Oh, that shit is funkified. Room I'm in here. Move, damn it. If you ain't gonna shoot him, get the hell out of my way so I can shoot him.
Let's do this.
There we go.
Don't mind if I do.
Thank God for all these clips of ammo. No! I didn't want that! Where'd my gun go? Oh, I just switched my pistol out. I was gonna say, I don't want that piece of shit! I mean, fuck it, I'll use it. See what I can do with it. How the hell did you get up here already?
This building used to be a beautiful place. There's a lot of history here.
It's amazing how this is still, do I have a streaming schedule? I did, but then I had a lot of stuff come up within the past few months to where my stream schedule was pretty off. I do upload, I try to upload every Monday and Wednesday. Friday, even though I haven't been doing a whole lot of it lately, last couple months, Friday is usually my podcast day. I'll try to do like a podcast in the morning. My boy Captain Planet and Hoyt, they're usually here for that. But I do say this, even though I have a strict schedule stream, if you want to keep up with what I'm getting ready to do, if you're following me on Twitter or if you're following me on Discord, I do announce on there when I'm going to be streaming. That way you get an idea of when I'm going live. If not, you know, the streams still stay up on YouTube, so you can catch them in the aftermath. It's like I was trying to say, it's like I was saying earlier, like, even if it's just like one person here right now or two people, I'm fine with that. Because later on, people who would have liked to be here, they catch a stream later, and that's where I start getting views in and shit. So everything, it's all good with all that.
Sir, get up there!
Audio's cracking. He's cracking. This fucking gun. Fuck this gun, man!
This street is the pickup zone. We need to clear it.
How do they make that a fucking gun to begin with?
And no nemesis in the air. Get on those troikas!
I'm trying. You did research and it turns out those who already own the Ultimate Edition get a free upgrade for Reloaded Edition. Oh, nice. Man, you know what that means. That just upset me, man. That means that this console is going to force me to download the XS Edition. Man, I mean, it's nice to have, but let me tell y'all something. So, yeah, I think if you bought it, you only digitally. Yeah, let me tell y'all something. So, when they implemented the XS to play XS games, right? Now, PlayStation 5, they do it completely different. If you get a PS4 version of, let's say, 5, now you have a choice if you want to play the PlayStation 4 version or the PS5 version. It will not force you to download anything else toward that game, right? Because the upgrade is an extra let's say it's just an extra 10 gigs, right? Now, for the XS upgrade of the game, or anything XS, it's required to be played on the console itself, or you can get the memory card that goes in the back, the expansion card, because they're SSD drives. SSD is a lot more faster than a regular hard drive. A lot more faster data input, a lot more faster data output. The quick resume, the 4K gaming, the high frame rate, everything is ran on the SSD for that. It helps run the game a lot more smoother, a lot more faster. Load times are a lot more shorter. So, a lot of games that I own that are 360 or Xbox One, I have all of those installed on external drives. And they will still play off those external drives because for, USB 3.0, the data transfer is just fast enough to transfer that data to where you can play it with no lag or anything. However, you cannot play a game meant for XS. You cannot play those on those external drives. You can store them, you can install them to there and store them, but there'll be a lot of switching back and forth because they're required to play on the console. Which means now if I go to... Let me show you all something. Let me go to home real quick. I have 782 games installed. And right behind me, if you see this number right here, 1 terabyte free of space. I gotta free some space. This is between 4 different drives. Okay? So if I go to settings, okay, so my internal storage is 802 gigs. Even though people say it's a 1 terabyte, when you install the OS and other little things, that brings it down, so it takes up 200 gigs. So you're not getting the full terabyte. Same thing with the expansion card. Expansion card's 1 terabyte, but it's only reading at 920 gigs because you got it's using up that space. Then I have a 6 terabyte external, and I got a 12 terabyte external, which I need to clean up because you see I got 27 gigs left on that. So it's at 12, 18, 19. I got 20 terabytes of space. 20 terabytes of space. So when Gears Reloaded comes out and it forces me to get that upgrade, it'll download the upgrade, but then the only way I'll be able to play it is if I install it on the internal or the storage. Which means I will have to move something or delete something off of these. And look at my internal. I only got 14 games on there. The biggest motherfucker, the biggest grand motherfucker of them all is Call of Duty. Look at this. 359 gigs. Yeah, you need a PlayStation to lay off your Xbox and your ruin or throw some more. Dude, I have a list of games from Xbox that I purchased that I uninstalled from the Xbox and I installed them on the PC. That's how bad it is. So luckily I got games that will work on a PC. They're installed on there. But this is ridiculous. This is Warzone and the multiplayer. I don't have any of the campaigns installed. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and quit out of that one. I don't have any of the campaigns installed because I beat all the campaigns. I 100% them. I got all the achievements for the campaigns for each game. I uninstalled them, and it's still 359 gigs. When you look at it, 27 gigs for the base game, okay? 82 gigs for the Black Ops 6 multiplayer, 76 gigs for Warzone, 72 gigs for Modern Warfare 2, 70 gigs for Modern Warfare 3. Oh, I guess I didn't finish the campaign on there. I got to finish that and take it off. 88 gigs for the multiplayer for MW3. Campaign, I already uninstalled that. I beat that. Same thing with the co-op for that. DMC, yeah, got rid of that. Then you got the map packs, cross-gen, stuff like that. They're all 10 megabytes. But that shit adds up. Wait, what's this? Black Cell? I don't have this installed? I thought I had all that shit installed. What the hell? Oh well, fuck it. I don't give a shit. But yeah, the next biggest motherfucker of them all, I think it's this. 106 gigs for Halo Infinite. 119 gigs for Diablo. Alright, that's 37 gigs. Okay, I know that was pretty big, but it wasn't that big at all. Okay. Everything else is relatively small. 1, 2, 3 games. Big motherfuckers. Big motherfuckers. That is all on my internal. 14 games. My storage has 25 games. The biggest game on here, I want to say, is... yeah, Doom Eternal. I believe... No, never mind. Elder Scrolls Oblivion. 124. Elder Scrolls... Nope, I don't want to install that. Elder Scrolls 122. So they're closing in, so there's that. Hogwarts runs in about 75. That's 53. Monster Hunter Wilds 61. Sniper Elite, I think that's only 50. Okay. Everything else in my library is pretty much installed on my externals. So I got a ton of games, 7 Days to Die, Prototype. Look at this, I got basically all the Assassin's Creeds just about. I got all of those. Shadows, I had to transfer that to save space. So if you look at Assassin's Creed Shadows, those two little arrows, that means it's installed on an external, but I can't play them. Because it's an SX title, it has to be played on the console itself. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So if you go to manage your games on here and you go down to the file information, so right up here, well, I can't go that far. If you see the bottom second line where it says console type, it says Xbox Gen 9. That means that game is only compatible on the Xbox Series console, whether it's the X or the S. Now, if I go to a game that has an update for it, say Halo the Master Chief Collection, you see it has XS on it, so you can upgrade it to there if you want, but I already got the upgrade, right? So if I go to file information, if you look at that line now and it says Xbox One Gen 9 aware, which means that is one of the very few games that you can play either installed on your internal or you can play it on an external because it's still reading as the Xbox One version of the Master Chief Collection. Now, if you got a game that has been out since 2015, where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Or did I uninstall it? I might have uninstalled it. Because I wasn't really playing it. I was saving space. Where's it at? Where's it at? Let me go back up here to the T's. Nope, I'm gonna have to go over here because I own it anyway. There it is. Witcher 3. Witcher 3 came out in 2015, right? I got a forced Xbox Series X upgrade for it. Well, it's not going to show that because I don't have it installed. But yeah, a 10-year-old game with a forced XS upgrade that I cannot opt out of. Why? Because they implement it in the code, into the BIOS of the console itself and the game. When you get an upgrade, you don't have a choice of deciding if you want to stay with the last generation or if you want the new generation. You don't have a choice like Sony makes it. Sony gives you a choice. Microsoft doesn't. So when the upgrade comes out for Gears of War Ultimate comes out, it's no longer going to be the Xbox One version. It's going to be the Xbox Series X version. So it's going to download that upgrade, and then when I go to load it up, you know what it's going to tell me? Let me go to my games and maps again. 7 Days to Die. Series X one. If I go to play it, yeah, sorry, this game cannot be played from the external. You need to transfer it to your storage expansion or the console's internal storage. So even with a game like The Witcher, which is 10 years old, which I've been playing for years, when it got the XS upgrade, even though it's a 10-year-old game, right? I cannot play it because it's been forced into the code that it's the Series X version of it. That's how fucked up Microsoft is with this console. Even though I do own it, and I got hundreds of dollars sunk into it, which is why I still have it, which I still play it, but it's the biggest bullshit out there that Microsoft did that. Rather than put something in the bio saying, okay, now you can opt out from the Series X upgrade. Because you figure a game like Gears of War, okay, let me look this up for you. This game is 44.8 gigs, right? When Reloaded comes out, from what Christian said, and I'd like to thank you for letting me know about that, Christian, because I didn't know anything about that. When the upgrade comes out, it's going to add another 10 to probably 15 more gigs to that number. So it'll be like 55, 56 gigs, and it'll be required to be on the internal. Do I buy games digitally or physically? Yeah, it is frustrating there, Sam. It's very frustrating. It's something that Xbox owners got to live with. It's technical. A lot of people don't understand that, and I got a better understanding of it after I first got it, and I started learning more and more about it. As for buying games physical or digital, I haven't bought a physical game in, I want to say a couple years. Because the last physical game that I did buy was UFC 3. Because they delisted it from the stores, and that was one of my favorite ones. I had it free through EA Play, which is through Game Pass. But when they delisted it, and I still wanted to keep playing it, I ended up buying the physical copy of it. That was the last time I bought a physical game, but mostly I buy digital. I got a lot of games that are digital. I do got some games that are physical. Now, I know there's pros to buying digital, but there's also cons to buying digital. Because a lot here lately, I've been seeing a lot of cases where people were having their consoles banned for no reason because their accounts were being reported to Microsoft for false claims, and Microsoft will just randomly ban their Xbox. So you figure, if you got 1,000 games that you own and you put all this money out to Microsoft and they decide, nope, you're banned, you lose access to all those games. Microsoft is a fucking shambles. They really are. Like I said, I play it. I play it just about every day. But I will be upfront with you guys. It's a shambles when it comes to Xbox. It really is. Because of the shitty things that they put you through. And it pisses people off. And that's why more and more people are buying PS5s. Or they lean more toward PC gaming as well. I'm a master of the trade. I play Xbox. I play PC. I have a Nintendo Switch in my living room. I even have set up, I got a PS2 right underneath the monitors. I got an original PS2. I have a Dreamcast set up. I have a Nintendo Wii set up with some games installed on it. So, if Xbox ever went under, I got my share of games to play. I'm good. The trick of the trade. You're happy for having both? Yeah, there you go. I mean, it's a matter of convenience when it comes to physical or digital. Like, yeah, I don't have the room to collect physical games. If I did, I would have an extremely big library. But other than that, like right now, I'm just at the convenience of digital. Plus, being able to switch between games digitally it's a convenience. It really is. So I look at both, you know, both physical and digital. But if I had the room, if I had shelves and all kind of stuff, I would definitely stick with physical. But I will say it's like a matter of to each your own, to each his own. If you want to buy physical, you should never be damned or frowned upon for that. Same thing with buying digital. For me, it's just a matter of convenience, though. Especially with Game Pass, with having Game Pass, I take advantage of it a lot. So there's a lot of good games that come with Game Pass, like Day 1 exclusives and shit, which is pretty good. Like I said, when I got Avowed, when I played Avowed, I put like 50, 60 hours into it, beat it, got everything I could. I was done with it, and I just went ahead and just said, "Oh, it was a great experience. Played it. I can delete it now, make room for send you a Greencast." Dude, it's amazing that they still sell these things. I went to a pawn shop back in September, I think it was. I even did a video of it. I did a couple videos. I did a video where I went into the pawn shop, and that was one thing I bought. And then I did a separate video of me doing like the unboxing of the Dreamcast and shit. I even bought on eBay for $5 a sealed copy of the web browser that goes to the Dreamcast, so I pretty much have the whole thing complete. And of course I got a bunch of games that I downloaded and burned to disk. You know, it still plays them like that, but yeah, still just having a Dreamcast, it's a blast. I love Dreamcast. That's gotta be my #1 top console that I love playing. And I've played a lot of consoles in my life. I've played just about every single console out there that I know of. It's amazing. Ooh, how long have I been going on for here? Oh, almost 2 hours. Damn. I guess I'm still, okay, so we got a message from Kick. I don't know why it didn't pick up in Restream. Add me in Discord, join you live whenever you're streaming a Discord page. Alright, I will check that out after listen. Yeah, it's wild that short of a Dreamcast life was like a year, and there was only like... No, there was more than 20 games. Shenmue and a Dreamcast was golden. I think I did download a copy of Shenmue. I don't have it burned, but I think I do have a copy of it. No, there was a hell of a lot more than 20 games for the Dreamcast. There was a lot more. Like, I got like fucking 20 games burned for the damn thing, and there's still a whole lot more. Let me see, look that up for you real quick here. Let's see, software-wise...
I understand they have located another squad. Our strategy remains the
How
same.
many games were for the Dreamcast?
Cut off the head of the snake.
600 games.
The body dies.
So between all territories that it released, there were around 600 games released for the Dreamcast. And a lot of those titles were released on PS1 also. Time to go guard your cars. Yep. I know it took me like 2 hours to get through Act 1 for you guys, but it is always fun sitting here. It's always fun sitting here chatting away and shit.
Lieutenant Kim is dead. So we've fallen.
Congratulations, you received 100 messages today in Restream. Woo! What do I think about the GTA 6 second trailer? I haven't checked that out yet.
Roger that.
I actually haven't watched that yet. I'm gonna probably watch that after I end the stream. I know it's coming out next year now, but it is what it is. I'll get it though. I will get it. Hopefully by then I will have saved up to get a PS5, and I will definitely get it on the PS5.
Oh shit, quiet. Don't move. What was that? A berserker. She can hear us.
I hate these fucking berserkers. I wonder if any of my buddies are online. Nope. They might be working. Let's say probably play PUBG or something like that. I hate the damn berserker. Man, it took me a while to figure out how to take this son of a bitch down when I first started playing. I hated these damn things. Calm down, man! You're gonna die! It is not a Call of Duty game if Carmine don't die. What was it? Was it Gears 3 where Carmine survived? Or was it Gears 4? It was one of those entries where he survived.
Affirmative control.
Because I remember one of the entries that came out and there was like a promotion for it. It was like Protect Carmine or Save Carmine or something like that.
We came here to help you.
Carmine is like the Kenny of the group. He always fucking dies in some fucked up situation. That's what it was. Yeah, Gears 3. Gears 3 was the one where he fucking survived. And everybody's like, holy shit, does he survive? Does he die? Let us know. I think there was a poll for it, too. I think people did a poll where they're like, does Carmine survive or does he live? Let us know. I think I was like, he died the last couple entries. Please let him live, I guess. I don't know. I try to be quiet. You spoke! Stop rolling! See, and this is why you die. The Carmine brothers. Yep, that's what it was. Wonder if he heard that. I gotta get him in this room. He's gotta take all these pillars down. Get in here, dumbass! Whee! Holy shit! Woo! Like that fucking character Roach from the People Under the Stairs, where he's taunting the whatchamacallums. Whoa, shit! The landlords, that's what it was. Oh god, why did I dodge into the fucking... That's great. Why did I dodge into it? Oh my god, the fact that he took you with him. Yeah, if you've never seen it or heard of it, there's this Wes Craven movie that came out in the 1990s called The People Under the Stairs. And it's about this couple. They're slumlords. That's what I'm thinking about. They're slumlords in the ghetto. And they have this house. And they're the couple that are like, they try to find the perfect child, you know, see no evil, hear no evil, that kind of thing. And every kid that they kidnap, and if it's not to their liking, they'll do something like if a kid talks back to them, they'll cut the tongue out, speak no evil, or cut their ears off or whatever, and then they trap them in the basement with a bunch of other kids. And this one boy who's played by, I forgot who he was. I actually went and met the cast back in October. There's a video of it on the channel if you want to check that out, Sam and Christian. It's called, I think it's Fright Reads or something like that, where I met the cast of the people on the stairs. The boy was also in the movie The Sandlot, too. So, him and this guy who's friend to his mom, they try to break into the slumlord's house to find where their gold stash is, you know, to get them out of debt. Well, they end up becoming trapped in the house. And the boy is trying to make his escape out of the house. But then he comes across the girl who was said to be their daughter, but she was actually kidnapped by them. He meets her, and then he meets this guy, Roach, who is the teenager that lives within the walls. He's the one that got out. And he had his tongue cut out. You know, he was one of the ones that speak no evil. So he lives in the walls, and the one guy, the slumlord, he spends his days trying to hunt this kid down in the walls, and he's always taunting him. He's running around inside the house, inside the walls, screaming. And it's always these screams. He's like, ah, ah. It's so fucking hilarious. It's like a game of cat and mouse and hide and seek. Oh god, where is he at? Oh, he's still out there. Okay. God damn. But it's such a good movie. It's a horror movie. It's got some comedic value to it. It's so fucking good, though. It's something to check out. It's called The People Under the Stairs. Where the fuck? Get your ass back here, man. Here, do I gotta throw one of these out there at you? There you go! Oh god, my palms are sweaty. Eating me some mom spaghetti. Get in here, Dom, you dumb fuck! Hey! He's what's keeping him from coming in here. Why am I watching this motherfucker go in circles? Look, asshole. Baka, baka. Did he just really ram into the fucking door? The door of nothing? Dom, get your ass in here! Oh my fucking god, man. If I gotta waste all my goddamn ammo on this son of a bitch. Shit! I swear it's like he hears me on the microphone. Woo! Come on, bitch boy. Bitch boy, trash can! I gotta get him away from that door. Whoa, shit! I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Alright, he's gotta break this door down now.
Running out of time.
I'm trying! Oh, Christ, now you gotta give me a time limit on this shit? Baka, 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 baka. I'm over here, dumbass! What the fuck? Okay. I hate when I got fucking time with this for shit. Come on, asshole. Dom, where the fuck are you at, man? Got 5 minutes to get him outside and killed. shit! Your mama gonna dance. Woo! Fuck! Now we can do this.
Let's get out of here. Move out.
Oh shit! Now I gotta fucking get his ass in the fucking.
Satellite is online.
Well then, okay. Dom, let's drop the hammer.
Come on, Dom, get your ass out here. Shit!
She's stunned. Target her now.
It's like looking at Dr. Doom. Woo! You know, for some reason, I thought this area was like a lot more bigger, a lot more open. I guess not.
Hey, Cole. There. It's all clear.
Bring it out.
This is Delta. Come in.
I read you, Marcus. Colonel Hoffman is coming online.
Report. We're here with Alpha. And we have the resonator.
We have the masturbator.
Stand by for new orders. You guys all right?
We gotta get out of here. It's gonna be dark soon.
So? Delta, we now have a secondary target. You will deploy your resonator in the Lethia Emulsion facility due west of your position.
Let's go, cat. Orange whistle. And there you go.
Sergeant.
Copy that. We're clear for Ravens. Negative. Area's too hot for choppers. You'll have to find another way.
Copy that. Typical. Don't give the smart guy a promotion. No, give it to a jackass instead. So we gotta hump this to the factory, or what?
Nah, screw that. I got an idea.
Oh, yeah? What is it, smart guy?
Enough.
We're all beefcake buffed up. Cole got some thick ass fucking arms, don't he?
Hammer of Dawn is...
That was random.
Plan? What plan? You don't have a plan. You're just talking shit. Plan.
Just wait and see, asshole.
Alrighty. To be continued, guys. How long have I been live for? 2 hours, right? It's been 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours, 8 minutes. I would go on for a little bit longer, but I do have other obligations. I'm hungry. I need something to eat, and I got work later on. But yeah, I enjoy playing this game. I will, if I am good tomorrow, if I got nothing to do tomorrow, you guys can return back here, and I will do Act 2 of this game. It's good getting back into playing this shit. I love Gears of War. Yeah, later, Sam. I want to thank you guys for being here today. Usual, Hoyt, Captain Planet, to our new viewers, new subscribers, Christian and Sam, and anybody else who had came in and checked out the stream. Once again, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. If you guys want to follow up, all the links for everything down below in the script section. You guys can follow on social media. You guys can follow on Channel 1. Oh, thank you. You just joined the think tank. Another subscriber. Thank you very much, you guys, for following. Thank you for subscribing. You guys are amazing. Like I said, the channel has a lot of great content on here for everybody. If you are into the game streams, podcasts, gameplay compilations, video blogs, anything, I have a little bit of everything. Like I said, hopefully tomorrow I will be back on here. If not, check back in the Discord, check back on Twitter. I'll let you guys know when the next stream could possibly be. There won't be a stream Thursday. I have to attend a funeral for a family member on Thursday, so I will be tied up that day. Weekend-wise, I'm going to try to get with some buddies of mine for an episode of Chicken Squad. Now, to those of you who just subscribed, Chicken Squad is a stream that I have been doing for the last 8 years or so. And it's just my buddies and I play PUBG. If you guys are into PUBG, if you want to see some crazy gameplay and some crazy antics, check out the PUBG streams I have on the channel for Chicken Squad. You guys will love those, the compilations and such. You guys are in for a great laugh, so hopefully I can get an episode of that out there this weekend. So anyway, guys, I am out of here. Thank you once again to you guys who came in and checked the stream out. Thank you for who was watching it after it has been live. Thank you for subscribing and following. You guys are amazing. Love you all. Hope to chat with you guys more in the Discord if you joined in. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the flip.
What we do here is go back.